and welcome to Adventures in Glass with Doug. That's me. Today we've got something pretty cool, I think. We're going to do something in the green range. And I've got several pieces here that have been in my collection for a while, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with them. So I think what we'll do is we've got a few things to combine. We have a shot glass. It's marked from a cruise line, and that's okay. We have a candle holder, an odd little bottle that is a little wonky, but I think it'll work out for us today. We have a lovely urn type vase, and we have a plate slightly green tinted. What I'm going to do is show you how, with thrifted glass and an adhesive, which I use, it's 100% silicone as the adhesive for these pieces, those two elements, and we're going to create kind of a neat garden sculpture, something you might put on the patio or on your deck, or you might even keep it inside. So if you're new to the channel, this will give you a good understanding of how to take some of this thrifted glass and create a really neat glass sculpture. I hope you'll take the time to look at some of the other videos, because I've done some other amazing things that should inspire you. If you can't find where to get some of the supplies I talk about, go to my description below the video, and you'll find a source for the silicone and some other things that I've used. Give it a look. All right, let's get started. There's a certain sequence I think we have to do this in, because there are a lot of moving parts to this, meaning if we don't let some of these pieces dry in time to stack some of the others, we may end up with something wobbly and wonky. So let's do this. First piece I'm going to work with will be the plate. I'm going to use this as a base, so that'll go below this piece, and they just about exactly match, but if I'm not careful I can get this slipped off a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take my tube of silicone, of which I have several. I'm trying to use up the little bits in them. Let's see, this one should be good. And I'm going to put a rim of silicone on here, place that on the plate, make sure everything is lined up, and we'll have that part set. Then we'll work on one of our other pieces. Okay? All right. Couple of tips for you. I have several turntables that I use. They are a big help to try to see if we're symmetrical or level. They really are a big help when I'm doing this. And so I'm going to just set that one aside. I also, my last trip to the thrift store, was able to find a dining table that was perfect for a workbench. So this ended up being really inexpensive, but it weighs a ton. But it gives me a lot of space and very sturdy, nice height to work with. So that's a new addition to my projects. Okay, turntable. This piece is going to be connected with that, but I need to let that dry so I can get that on just right. these two pieces are going to go together. So I think we can put those that way. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Okay, we want this to be centered up. We'll let that dry, and we'll come back to our pieces a little bit later when they're all dry. We'll finish assembling those so that everything comes out just right. But I did have one other to build in the same color range to show you. This one's should be a fairly quick one. I love these mosaic glass pieces. So what we're going to do is take this piece, add this saucer to the top, Now I've taken one of my marbles and I used some alcohol inks to color that. And I think that'll do us for just a simple tabletop totem with those pieces. Kind of just an accent piece that you might put in the window somewhere or on a tabletop. Okay, so we're going to come back to the other green one when that has dried a little bit better, and we'll hopefully finish this up for you. I think we can put this piece on here now. What we're going to do is go upside down with it, but I know this is not a level or a parallel surface, so I'm going to have to play with it a little bit to get this to be level. Otherwise the rest of it's going to look off pretty bad. I know I've spoken to you about about colored glass before. I know that this piece of green is a true green glass that was colored before they blew that glass. But this piece is likely a tinted glass, meaning it was blown clear into a mold and then they put a finish on the outside of it. That's fine, that won't be a problem for us, but you have to be aware of it because it will chip and peel off sometimes if you had like a label on the bottom of it that you were taking off, or it got banged around a little bit before it came to you. So just be aware. And some solvents and cleaners can take that off too. All right, we're going to put let's try that again. We're going to put our silicone on this rim and try and get it to level up on this piece. means some of this is going to be off center a little bit because I need to shift it just a bit to get it level, as level as I can. And yes, I do have a level up here somewhere, but I'm just going to eyeball this one. That should more or less be okay. If it was just all by itself, it probably wouldn't matter, but I'm putting another piece on top, and that'll emphasize it. But we're pretty much in the center. I guess if you place this somewhere like this, you'd be okay. This is going to go up here, and I can kind of play with that one a little bit too, if I need to. In this case, I think I'm going to put my silicone on this surface. I adjusted the camera angle so you could see a little better since we're going up. Okay, we'll let that one dry before we come back and talk about it. It's definitely an odd one. We have this one pretty well done and drying, so we'll be back. Thanks. Well, we're going to try one more piece, and it's hot in my studio today, so we're going to try and make this quick. My wife asked me to create something for her dresser where she keeps her jewelry that just kind of is in a disorganized tray. So we picked out a few pieces that I think will work for her, that are kind of fun. First one is an egg plate, and glass egg plates are pretty easy to find in the thrift shops. So we cleaned up all our pieces, and we're going to see if we can rock and roll here. We both thought that the egg plate would be good for a lot of little pockets there for stashing some of her rings and earrings. So we're going to start with that. She's had her eye on this snowflake plate for a while. So we're going to add that in next. And as she said, just for fun and color, we're going to take this shot glass. And just like that, I think we'll have something that'll be slightly useful for us. It sort of looks like a bit of a tiered plate, but she'll be able to put earrings, maybe hang some necklaces off this, put some other rings and things here, and it'll just be a little nicer than just a pile of stuff on a tray. So there's a thought for you. You can always do something for a jewelry organizer. All right, and we did manage to finish up this green piece, which, I don't know, would you call that the Grinch?